Two guys that may or may not be homies in the NFL. That's Aaron Rodgers and Davante Adams. We know they are homies, but people have been going nuts over a quote from Davante Adams when asked about making the switch from Aaron Rodgers to Derek Carr, excuse me, and whose balls he'll be catching out of off the line of scrimmage. He has this quote, and we'll listen to it here in just a second. He makes it sound like he's calling Derek Carr a Hall of Famer. And people took this quote, I think, the wrong way. He also came on to clarify. We'll watch that video in a second here, too. But I'm going to just air this video and let that kind of speak for itself. I guess the context for this video is that Davante is being asked about the change from Aaron Rodgers to Derek Carr and what that has been like for him thus far.
This shift like from that passer to Derek Carr, and then, just your acclimation, too.
I mean, anytime you change quarterbacks from, a Hall of Famer to Hall of Famer, you go, Stabler to Rich Gannon or whoever you go to, it's going to be a little bit of an adjustment. And, both are great players and great to be around. So I'm just enjoying that process and getting better myself, trying to do as much as I can to help these guys go out there and win as many games as we can.
This shift like from that.
And so you can see kind of her reaction immediately. Like,
she's like, pause.
Dude, as soon as he says that, it comes out of his mouth going from one Hall of Famer to another. And she look at the camera like this.
What did that boy just say?
Dude, wait, y'all don't think Derek Carr Hall of Famer? No, just
come on.
I know Tyler's not about to say that.
I know, dude. But you could tell, like, as soon as I don't want to play that again, but as soon as he said that too, she knew that she had her headline.
Yeah,
like,
she had a story. It was over with. She had a story.
She was so excited immediately that look at the camera was like, I know this is going to be trending on Twitter for the next who knows however many days. And then that prompted this whole internet thing about Davante Adams. He thinks Derek Carr is a Hall of Fame quarterback, and it was just an unwarranted conversation, and he also had to come back and clear it up. I've got that video pulled up too, so we can see Davante's explanation as to what he was thinking with that remark, and he cleared it up at a presser at training camp
as well. And being a rapper is very vital. I say you got to have the bars. Obviously, you got to have the bars. You got to have the lines. Got to be there. But a very, very vital and critical piece of being a rapper is the delivery. Right. I wasn't a great rapper the other day. What I'm not going to do is take away from that statement, because why is Derek not a Hall of Famer? But what I meant, I left one key word out of there because that's not exactly what I meant. But I do think that Derek's career is Hall of Fame worthy. And why not? I mean, people can say that about this guy, that guy. What I would say is, does he have the MVPs right now? No. Has he won a Super Bowl? Not yet. That's obviously what we're chasing. But what I meant to say was, even if you go Hall of Famer to Hall of Famer, it's an adjustment. I meant, like, even if it is Hall of Famer to Hall of Famer, there's going to be an adjustment. I wasn't saying Hall of Famer Aaron to Hall of Famer Derek.
That's kind of all you need to hear about it. But you get the main gist of what he's talking about.
I mean, I guess I kind of like it's a reach.
Yeah,
that's a reach for sure.
It is 100% a reach. And it's just interesting. Like, I just don't get it, man. It's like, do you think he meant that in the moment? Is that exactly what he thought, or is? Yeah, I think it might have been the other way around.
I'm pleased to hear this. I'm excited.
No, we'll get to that in a second. I wanted to talk about it a little more, though. So to clarify, for those who didn't quite understand what he was saying, he was trying to say that in the situation, like, even if he were, which when he says that, he implies that Derek Carr is not a Hall of Fame quarterback. Yeah. Even if he were going from a Hall of Famer to a Hall of Famer, you'd make an adjustment.
After he just said, why not?
Yeah, after he just said, why isn't Derek Carr? And then he labeled the reasons why he's not a Hall of Famer. Does he have the MVPs yet?
No.
It's like, has he won a Super Bowl? Well, not yet.
Not yet.
I don't understand. So we'll go now. Finally, to end this trio of videos that we're watching here, we'll go
hold on. Before we go,
what's that?
Derek Carr only got about 1,700 less yards than Troy Aikman, and Troy Aikman a Hall of Famer, and he got like a lot more touchdowns than Troy Aikman.
You said 1,700, like 1,700?
No, he's 1,700 behind.
That's what I'm saying. Oh, like only that much? That's
How
not.
Old is Derek
That's
Carr?
not a lot.
34, 33.
Derek Carr
35?
is born 1991.
So
Fam's like 31.
Dang.
No, he'd be 34.
He's 30. He's
It's 2022, Kobe.
It's 31.
Yeah.
1991.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
As you can see, I'm the brains of the family.
So, okay, maybe the Hall of Fame conversation isn't so ridiculous.
It ain't dead.
It's not,
No.
but it's not.
It's like
still
Matt
not there.
Stafford. It's like Matt Stafford. If he get a ring, he'll be exactly what Matt Stafford is.
Okay, yeah. I
Is
think
Derek
you get a
Carr a
ring.
Hall of Famer? You know what
I
I'm
think
saying?
that's pretty fair.
Anyways, the last of the 3 videos we'll react to is from yesterday at Packers Day 1 of training camp from Aaron Rodgers, the quarterback, Davante's former quarterback. And right at the beginning of this clip, you'll see that he pokes a little bit of fun at that first comment from Davante about Derek Carr.
And it's always tough going from Hall of Famer to Hall of Famer. From Davante to Allen, it's going to be, a transition. But he's capable of a lot. And the way things have gone with the reps and the guys that we've had here and the targets that we've doled out, he hasn't had a ton of opportunities. But he's since his first day here, he's turned heads, and so it's not surprising him to go out and have a really consistent day today. But he's been working hard. He has a lot to prove, I think, to himself.
So you kind of get that. He was talking about, right there, obviously talking about Allen Lazard, the new wide receiver 1 in Green Bay. And let me tell you, from being there yesterday, that was like all the news. Like, everyone wanted to talk to Allen Lazard and see what was going through his head. Everyone was asking about Davante. Everyone was asking about Aaron. Someone were asking about this drama as well. So that's kind of interesting. But just like, I don't know. Aaron's just a petty dude. And I feel like, you see how smug he looked after he said that too?
Yeah, he knew what he was doing.
He knew exactly.
And you'd have to think. You'd have to also think there might be a little communication there between Davante and Aaron, because there's no way they're just not talking. We know
there has to be.
Know what
I feel like they're on that level for sure.
You could definitely see a text like, "Hey, I'm not trying to diss you." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
if he's gonna come out and clarify his statement in front of the
Right,
press, he had to shoot him a text like in between that.
So maybe Aaron's just like, "Hey, I'm just, just fuel the fire." But
Aaron
I'll tell
Rodgers
you.
is much more sick trying to replace Davante Adams than Adams is trying to replace Aaron Rodgers.
I would 100% agree with that.
all
I
you
would
need is someone to throw you the
100%.
ball.
Derek Carr won't make like the wild throws, but Derek Carr is a pretty good NFL quarterback.
Yeah.
He is pretty
Top
good.
12.
Yeah, I would agree. I would agree with that statement. Yeah.
I'm a big Derek Carr guy. I thought he had a great year last year.
I
Now-
think Derek Carr nice. Allen Lazard on the other hand, yeah, all right.